What's up, YouTube? What's up, sports fans? It's I Live to Win. Back again with
Billy B.
And together we make
Team Take 'em.
Alright guys, so we're back. We're going to give you guys our first video of the NFL 2012-2013 season. Are you guys excited? Football's back. I'm excited.
Hey, absolutely.
Alright, so what we're going to do for you guys this video here is give you guys our top 5 NFL teams for this upcoming season. So without further ado, Billy B is going to kick us off.
Alright, sports fans, NFL fans, I'm going to start you out with the number 5 team, and that's going to be the San Francisco 49ers. They went to the NFC Championship game last year versus the Saints, and they lost. I think they're going to come out with a good season this year. The only question mark they have is Alex Smith. Can he get it done? They brought in Randy Moss. I think he's going to be a good addition to the team, between 5 and 8 touchdowns this year. They have a good tight end in Vernon Davis. They have a good running back, Frank Gore. He needs to stay healthy, though. Their wide receivers need to step up their game. Their strong point is their defense. They have a #1 defense last year. They're going to need to keep that up and be a #1 defense again. Overall, they are a very good team. Alright, my number 4 team going to be the Houston Texans. Houston Texans made a deep run in the playoffs last year on their 3rd string quarterback. Let's see what they can do with their 1st string quarterback, Matt Schaub, coming back. They have the best running back in Arian Foster. They have probably the 2nd best wide receiver in Andre Johnson. And they have a stellar defense. Alright, my number 3 team is the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens have a great defense. They are going to be without Terrell Suggs for a little bit. He says he's coming back in the 2012 season, but we'll see. But they have a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball to overcome it. The offensive side of the ball, they can struggle at times, but they have Ray Rice, who's a very good running back, Anquan Boldin, and others to help them out. Alright, my number 2 team, the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are an offensive juggernaut. They have Aaron Rodgers, who can put points on the board at any time. Their defense is not so good. They're going to need to step up their game on that side of the ball if they want to make it to the Super Bowl. But their offense can put up the points. So I think they can get it done. I think they'll make it to the NFC Championship game pretty easily. Alright, my number 1 team. I think you can guess it by now. The New England Patriots. I know what you're thinking. They made it to the Super Bowl and lost. It's not good for that team to make it to the playoffs that next year. But they have the best coach in the NFL. And they have Tom Brady. Their NFL draft featured all defensive players to help them out. Their defense was probably, I think, either dead last or 31st in the NFL last year. So that'll help them out on the defensive side of the ball. They have Wes Welker. They just signed Brandon Lloyd. I think he'll have about 7 touchdowns this year. He'll have a good connection with Brady. They have their 2 tight ends who are phenomenal. So they will be my number 1 team. And I think they will either make it to the AFC Championship and possibly the Super Bowl this year again. I Live to Win. We'll take you through his 5 teams right now.
Alright, so my 5th team, starting at the bottom in the top 5, is the New Orleans Saints. Now, Sean Payton will be gone for the year. He will be suspended for the year. However, I don't think that really matters. Coaching in the NFL is, in my opinion, overrated. You still have Drew Brees, Darren Sproles, Mark Ingram, Marquise Colston, Jimmy Graham. You've still got a great offense. They're still going to put up points, and they're going to be tough to beat. The defense is an opportunistic defense. They look for turnovers. They might give up a lot of points here and there, but they look for turnovers, and if they get turnovers against you, that offense is going to capitalize. My 4th team is the Chicago Bears. Jay Cutler has put up strong seasons the past few years. Now he gets to reunite with Brandon Marshall. Factor that in with Matt Forte, who's one of the top running backs in the league, and a defense that's led by Brian Urlacher, and you've got yourself a solid team. My 3rd team is the Baltimore Ravens. They came 1 pass or 1 field goal away from the Super Bowl last year. And this year, I think they're going to have a pretty solid year in the AFC that is a little weak. Joe Flacco, Ray Rice, and Anquan Boldin are a pretty solid group for the offense. The defense is filled with veteran leadership from Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, who might not play for a while, and Ed Reed. They'll still be there on the sideline. So I think that team's going to be pretty strong this year. The AFC isn't very strong. I think Baltimore can come out of there as the AFC champions and make it to the Super Bowl. My number 2 team is the Philadelphia Eagles, our hometown birds. Now, this Eagles team relies a lot on Michael Vick. Last year he got hurt, and well, he played crappy even when he played. This year I think he's going to rebound. If we see the 2010 Michael Vick that played the first 8 games like the best quarterback I've ever seen grace the field, if he can play up to that level, this Eagles team is going to win the Super Bowl, hands down. If Michael Vick shows up as the 2011 Michael Vick when he was on the field, then this Eagles team is in for a little bit of trouble. And there was my top 5 teams.
Alright, as always, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments below. When you leave a comment, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate both. So, as always, we'll see you next video, and we're going to be leaving them all year long. So, have at it.